Hello and welcome to Shoot the Hostage with me, Dan, and my partner, Sarah. We're a movie podcast and we cover 8 films per season based on a specific theme. It is worth noting that we do occasionally swear, open brackets, very often swear, close brackets. We also occasionally cover triggering topics, so we would always advise using listener discretion and probably don't listen around your kids. If you like what we do and want to support us, please consider hitting 5 stars on Spotify or maybe subscribing or even reviewing on your platform of choice. We also have a Patreon with a free tier for lineups and updates and 2 paid tiers with extra content and early ad-free episodes. Right, that's enough from me. On with the show. Sarah, today we're taking it back to 2002, where 2 things happened.
Okay.
First one was Nelly released that song, It's Getting Hot in Here, so take off all your clothes.
In her.
You are getting so hot, I'm going to take my clothes off.
Yep, well remembered.
When I get a
Oh, it's not done.
get a I was like, good gracious. Arse is bodacious.
Oh, please stop.
Do you want to know the other thing that happened?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
The movie Tiptoes came out.
Boy, did it.
So tell me, Sarah, have you managed to scrape your jaw off the floor since the credits rolled on Tiptoes a few days ago?
No. I have temporomandibular joint disorder anyway, because I clench my teeth at night. But because of this movie and the gape that my mouth was doing the entire runtime, it hurts more than ever at the moment.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, I chose the movie Tiptoes, didn't I, to put in this season.
I mean, it fits with the theme.
Yeah. As you keep saying, though, it is another movie where size does matter because that's what it's all about.
It does, in fact, matter quite a great deal.
Yeah, it's about a small baby.
Yeah.
And all babies are small anyway.
But this one's smaller.
Yes. Which is spoilers, I guess, for this movie. But this one is I think this is the reason that I came up with this season.
Yeah, that's what you said last week.
Thought it would be funny to call a season Size Doesn't Matter and then watch Tiptoes. And I wanted to watch Tiptoes for a while. Obviously,
did you?
Yeah. It's pretty notorious at this point, and I'm surprised I'd never gotten around to it.
Well, it's not exactly readily available. Well, I mean, it kind of is.
It is.
Because we watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
If anybody's desperately clamouring for a copy, it's actually quite difficult to get hold of on physical media. But it's been on YouTube for about 8 years, and people give that little of a shit about the movie. Nobody's copyright claimed it.
No one cares.
In all that time.
No one gives a shit. It's not that difficult to get hold of a physical copy, Sarah.
Is it expensive, though?
It's about £10 for a DVD.
Oh, that's about £10 more than I'm willing to pay.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't. You haven't ordered it. Tell me you haven't. Did you?
Okay, I haven't ordered it.
Oh, Dan.
I haven't ordered it. I've been very close to ordering it, though.
To think we combined our physical media collection, I might have to insist that we separate them again if you buy Tiptoes. I don't want people thinking that might be mine.
Who's going to see it? Who's going to care?
I'll care.
You'll care. It just matters to you, though. No one else cares.
Yeah.
I'll get pride and joy from that. Because this movie is...
Poo from a butt.
Yes. But I wasn't bored. We'll get into that.
Yeah, all right. You make a point.
It's our second Debbie Lee Carrington movie. We're doing that thing where we go, this is how many times we've done a thing.
And Debbie Lee Carrington was...
the mum, Gary Oldman's,
right,
and Matthew McConaughey's parental mother.
And what else was she in?
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah. She's Melina's mate.
Yes.
And what's his name? The cop. The guy that plays the cop. Hank. He was in it. That guy.
Norris.
Norris. That's it. It's our second Gary Oldman film.
I know it is, but remind me.
Batman.
Of course, of course.
It's our third Patricia Arquette movie.
Third. Oh no. Oh no, I can't remember any.
One was yours just last season.
Oh no.
Think Liminal Spaces.
Oh, Lost Highway, of
Yeah,
course.
Lost
She was in it
Highway.
twice.
She was in it twice. So it's technically our fourth Patricia Arquette movie. It's our second Matthew Bright movie.
That's wild.
Which is wild. He hasn't made many movies.
No. What does his filmography look like outside of Freeway 2, and Tiptoes?
Yes.
That's it. Did he do Forbidden Zone?
Let's have a little look here.
Or have I made that up?
You've made it up.
Okay. What else did he do?
First film was Freeway, which we covered.
Okay.
Second film was Freeway 2.
Yep.
Third film was Ted Bundy.
Oh, right. Okay.
And his last film was Tiptoes.
That was his last film.
It's killed his career.
Why? Why is that, Dan?
Because it's not very good, I admit.
Because it's ass.
Yeah, but there is a long version, which is apparently, according to Peter Dinklage, apparently it's gorgeous. That's what he said.
Right.
I don't really know what that means, whether he means visually or like a story, if it's got a sweetness to it that was entirely missing from this 86-minute piece of shit movie that I quite liked and enjoyed.
This cup of cold diarrhea in the form of a film.
Yeah.
Maybe he just means there was more of his French accent.
Maybe.
If that's, in fact, what it was.
Was it? Yeah, because he said crep at one point, so he was definitely meant to be French.
Yeah.
Matthew Bright. So
this film was crap.
Yeah. Wikipedia, Matthew Bright, he conceived of the film when he was just 18 years old as a raucous comedy about little people fucking each other.
Oh, wow. Matthew Bright.
What a great idea.
Has he had therapy?
I don't know.
So he just wanted to make a film laughing at dwarves. That sounds like.
I didn't get that from that statement. Is that what you got? I just thought it was...
It sounds a bit mean-spirited, yeah.
Do you think so?
I do.
Okay. But 30 years later, Bright's stepdad gave the script to Cops creator John Langley, who was interested in producing, apparently. So this movie has the same producer as Cops. You know, do, bad boys.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
That one.
That show that everyone loved in 1997 for about 3 months.
I don't know. I think it sort of permeated the pop culture landscape enough that people still know what you mean if you refer to Cops these days.
I guess so.
Sadly.
So he made a 3-hour version of the movie, right? Like a 2.5, 3-hour version, which is the version that Dinklage likes. But when he turned that into the studio, they're like, no, fuck off. That's shit. And then they fired him and got someone else in to edit it down. Bright did want his directing credit removed, but he wasn't able to because he wasn't a member of the DGA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... I was about to say that's really sad for him, but having only seen the 86-minute version, I can't really comment, I guess. We've just got to take Peter Dinklage's word for it that the full cut was better.
Yeah. Or maybe one day we'll get to see it.
I hope not.
Do you know who
maybe it'll be worse.
Do you know who has got to see it?
Peter Dinklage.
And Nicholas Winding Refn.
Really?
Randomly, yeah. Because he's a fan of this movie, apparently. And Bright, apparently, like internet lore, maybe it's made up, but apparently Bright had sent him the director's cut.
What the fuck? That's so random. I didn't expect to hear those two names in the same sentence today.
Yeah, very surprising. So Gary Oldman did it for the money. Don't know if you picked up on that. If that occurred to you at all.
Well, I mean, the trailer did tell us that it was Gary Oldman in the role of a lifetime.
They did.
But I didn't really feel like he was giving it his all.
Do you not think so?
I don't.
I think he was giving everything to this.
Do you?
Yeah. I actually thought he was quite good.
I think he sacrificed his knees for the project.
I think he tried hard. And I think he did. I think he was the best actor in this. I think
that's not saying much. When you put him alongside Matthew McConaughey, who was not exactly at the peak of his acting abilities back in 2002.
Do you not think so?
No.
Okay.
I think he's gotten a lot better.
I mean, I suppose a lot of McConaughey movies just aren't for me in general, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'll see him in a movie and think, oh, I like what you're doing, like Wolf of Wall Street, like Reign of Fire.
Well, that's what I mean. He got better.
There's probably another one.
Reign of Fire.
Yeah, the Dragon Boys.
Yeah, all right.
Which I think was was around about this time, maybe 2002. Maybe it was slightly before. But yeah, so Gary Oldman did it for the money. Kate Beckinsale did it because she was allowed to wear her lucky hat.
I heard about this. I heard she insisted on it.
And yes, it is the Scrooge McDuck hat that you pointed out.
So weird. So weird. I was going to talk about the Ebenezer Scrooge hat, but then I watched the clip on YouTube from This Aged Great podcast, and they beat me to the joke, so I didn't necessarily want to mention it. But they did also make a really interesting point that that's supposed to be a super serious scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Undercut by the world's most ludicrous hat.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just, I think this movie is just a collection of those sorts of decisions.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why? There's so much in this that I can't fathom why they made the decisions that they made.
My best guess? Drugs.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, I have no idea.
Yeah. But I find it fascinating to think about. So the budget for this was 1.2 million US dollars.
They overpaid. But what did Gary Oldman get then?
I don't know.
What's he paid now?
I haven't got a clue.
Because he's he's the GOAT, right? He's one of the best.
He's not a goat. He's a human man.
Oh, come on.
I haven't got a clue. He's not doing Marvel or Star Wars, is he? So he's not making $10 million a movie.
Well, it's a crime that he's not getting paid that much because he's one of the best, I think, of all time.
Yeah. Maybe he's not getting paid that much because of this movie.
Because of Tiptoes being on his resume, yeah.
So yeah, $1.2 million budget. It did not secure a theatrical release.
Didn't it?
No, surprisingly.
Shock.
Yeah, it's shocking. You would have thought so, because they were obviously gunning for that Oscar in Gary Oldman's role of a lifetime.
You laughed at me when I said this. We were watching the movie and I said, oh, I think they thought they were going to get awards for this.
I think at some point they did, but then when they saw the director's cut, they're like, oh, fuck. But then remove the bit where you say Gary Oldman's role of a lifetime.
They oversold it in the trailer. That didn't do them any favours.
Yeah. I wish that this was released at cinema though, because I love the idea of people just going to see it and then just looking at each other like Matt Johnson in Nirvana the Band of Show, in that scene that I'm not going to spoil.
Yes.
The same face that he's put in.
The only other time I've done that is while watching Tusk.
Yeah, Tusk.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, mouth agape, just struggling to find the words, I think.
Yeah.
I've had some days to sit on it and process my feelings about it, so I have the words now.
Good. Well, let's say
Fear
some.
not.
Let's say some of them. What words you got?
This
masterpiece.
Stunk.
Oh, stunk. Right, yeah, that's it.
This stunk to high heaven.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think this is the worst film that we've covered, and I'm including Police Academy 7.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think it's even very close. No, Police Academy 7 is bad, though.
It's trash. But I think it resembles a film more than this does.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe if this was the 3-hour version, maybe it wouldn't then be the worst. Maybe I can't see it being good, but
look, it could have put a completely different context on everything. It might actually have been a complete story instead of two halves of very different films.
Yeah, and just scenes that are just not explained or referred to later at all.
Yeah, revisited in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but I think you might be right. It's definitely between this and Police Academy 7. But I had more fun watching this.
Did you?
And I would watch this, like, if you put Police Academy 7 and this in front of me, and I'm a big fan of the Police Academy franchise.
But two grown men didn't spit an egg back and forth in this.
No, no, you're right.
Which, as we've established earlier in the show, that is your yardstick for comedy.
Of course.
So this could never compare, surely.
No. Why do you think it was called Tiptoes?
I don't know. It seems insensitive.
Yeah.
I mean, not the most insensitive part of this film, but
None of it's particularly sensitive.
no.
No, I don't know either. Next question, I guess.
Okay.
My next question is, was this Gary Oldman's role of a lifetime?
No.
Okay, next
I don't know
question.
what was. I don't know what I would say is Gary Oldman's role of a lifetime.
The Fifth Element. If you're
He's
me.
always got interesting hair, hasn't he?
Zorg.
In films.
Yeah, he has. He likes a long hair.
He just likes interesting hair.
Yeah.
Like between this, Dracula, True Romance, there's a lot of very interesting hair going on. But in this one, he didn't have particularly interesting hair, but he did have some facial prosthetics.
Oh, he did he?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a fake nose, for sure. I don't know if his teeth were fake. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know what that would have added. It felt like they fucked with his hairline a little bit too.
Okay.
But I was struggling to... I mean, there's not a huge amount of information about this film online beyond what you've already mentioned. So it's not like I could find, much trivia or lengthy anecdotes. But yeah, they definitely tried to dwarfify him a little bit.
That? You sound nervous.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to say, yeah, like we try to word things the best we can, but we make mistakes, and sometimes I might say the wrong thing. There you go. I can say whatever the fuck I like now.
That's your disclaimer. That's your get out of jail free card. Look, nothing we say during this podcast is going to be close to as insensitive as the film itself.
No, that's
I can
very
guarantee.
true. Yeah. So, sticking with Gary Oldman before we move on from the GOAT, as you said.
Well, let's talk about the cast. So let's start with Oldman. Go on.
So, my first question is: if one day Gary Oldman knocked on the door on his knees and said, "Oh, hi, I'm Dan's twin brother. He's never mentioned me before." What do you do? Do you ask for evidence, or do you just...
I would ask for some form of identification. There's no way I would have been as trusting as Kate Beckinsale. He would not have been in the house.
A simple passport, a driving license.
Anything. It's like, well, you don't look a bit like him, so I'm going to call your bluff.
Even like a Tesco rewards card that's got the same surname.
Yeah.
Even that's like, okay, that's enough to get you in the door. Now, like, show me your Facebook and, your passport, your birth certificate. Phone, I don't know. You try phoning Matthew McConaughey by any chance? He has got a phone. So, until he threw it into the sea. He had one at that point. Or the trees. I couldn't figure out what that...
Never explained.
I don't know,
or revisited.
Maybe we won't ever revisit this again. Yes, it's weird, isn't it, that they chose to cast Gary Oldman in this? I suppose it's... I reckon a lot of the other cast signed on because Gary Oldman was doing it.
He had to have been first on board, right?
I think it's the reason he got greenlit this movie.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I've heard him say that somewhere on a podcast.
So it's his fault.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
It really is. It really is his fault. But I find it so weird that they would just choose to, like, not only is it the wrong decision, like morally, like just get a little person to play that role. Why would you not do that?
Put Dinklage in that role, and then we also don't have to put up with the French accent.
Yeah. I didn't know who Dinklage was then in 2002.
Well, nobody did, but who cares?
No, I mean, I agree, but that's like not how it works, is it? You've got to have an actor in there to get your movie greenlit.
I don't think... Well, it wouldn't happen now. There's absolutely no way this film gets made today.
I don't think so, no.
I mean, if it did, it would be Dinklage.
Yeah. No, 100%, yeah, because he's the only little person actor in Hollywood. And if
that isn't Warwick Davis.
Yeah. But even Davis isn't really getting cast in stuff anymore. But yeah, like, why do it? Why go to all of that trouble? Why, with, like, you mentioned all the prosthetics. Why go to the trouble of making those silly rubber legs that he has to wear in the last part of the movie when he's just sitting on the sofa holding that baby? Like, I keep thinking about that image. And like, everyone on set that day thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. Well,
and I can't get over it.
I think some people further down the totem pole were definitely looking on and cringing, going, "Oh, I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the arse."
Yeah. The boom operators kept getting fired because they kept laughing and like shaking the mic around. They couldn't hold it steady. Yeah. There was probably quite a lot of people that were like, I don't know why this is happening, But do you know what? It's work and I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
So that is something.
I
We're going to have to try and find some positives from this at some point, because we have to sometimes. And I think if I've got that hat on, then it's some people got some work for a bit. That's good.
I have a follow-up question about Kate Beckinsale. Do you think after this film did so badly that she ditched the lucky hat?
I reckon...
Has it now become the cursed hat?
Yeah, because after this film came out, she threw the lucky hat away, and then she got Underworld and made 7 Underworld movies.
Right.
So she probably does think, oh, maybe it was my unlucky hat, or it was lucky up to a point, and then Tiptoes was so bad that all the luck just fell out of the hat.
Yeah.
And it ended up going the other way, being the bad lucky hat.
It absorbed all the bad juju.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think Kate Beckinsale is any good in this movie?
No.
No. It could have been anyone. She was a bit sort of nothing. And I don't think any of her character was particularly well thought out. Like, we're introduced to her very early on. We're told she's an artist. Or it's inferred, like, it's implied that she's an artist. We're left to infer that.
Is she not holding a paintbrush at one point?
And there are some very strategic paint smears on her top.
Right. Okay.
Which happen totally organically when you're just painting things on the wall.
Yeah. Is it you dry your paintbrush on your t-shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I mean, as somebody who works in a creative field, it's very hard to make things look random on purpose. Yeah. And so I can spot it a mile away when somebody's tried and failed. And it's a bit of glaring.
Yeah, she lived in that studio as well, didn't she?
She did.
Which I think would be fun to live in a studio.
Me too.
Yeah. Just
a huge space with like a mezzanine bedroom. I'd love that.
Yeah, a pool table in there.
Yeah. But it reminds me of Witchboard too.
Which is another good movie, Sarah.
It's better than this.
It probably is, yeah.
It's got a beginning, a middle and an end.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I don't think she was particularly good in this. But I don't know if that's her. I don't really know what I think about Kate Beckinsale as an actor, really. It's not really something I've ever given any great thought to. I think the first thing I would have ever seen her in was Shooting Fish.
Same.
I saw that at the cinema.
Same. I think she did maybe a couple of period pieces around the same time.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
For some reason, I can picture her in a bonnet.
Okay.
But that's as much as I can give you.
I mean, she did that... what was that drugs movie that we covered for your season? She was in that.
Oh, Brokedown Palace.
Yeah, which was before this, but I didn't see that. For me, it was saw her in Shooting Fish, and then didn't think about her again until Pearl Harbor, which was the year before this.
Then she went to America and got new teeth.
Right. Oh, she got new teeth, did she?
Yes, and a tan.
But she's never had any work done.
No.
Right. So 2001, Pearl Harbor. 2002, Tiptoes. Which one's the better movie?
Which one was the bigger bomb? Speaking of insensitive.
Well, Tiptoes didn't get a theatrical release. So
you're just going to gloss straight past my bad taste joke.
I didn't. Sorry, I missed it. I'll catch it in the edit. I'll put in some laughter.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll edit that in straight after your joke.
All right. My sincere apologies to all the people of Japan.
Oh, okay. Was it a racist joke?
No.
Oh, good. Good.
You know what Pearl Harbor is, don't you?
Oh, you're talking about Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
Right. I do know what Pearl Harbor is, yeah.
It's less funny when you have to explain it.
But yeah, so no concept really of what I think of her as an actor, but I can tell you that she wasn't great in this. But I think that's definitely more to do with what that character is written as, because she's just nothing. Like you say, she's supposed to be an artist, but she's just constantly reacting to McConaughey, to Oldman. And while it was in one way, she seemed like she was a decent human being, that character, on balance, but just very boring. And nothing to it, and no like central conflict. She was just like, oh, this thing might happen. Oh, I guess this thing's happened, and I just have to resolve myself to it.
Well, 50% of her characterization was just quirky hair.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Or lucky Scrooge McDuck hats.
Yeah. Yeah, they put no effort into that character.
No, they really didn't. She just sort of went along for the ride, and she's just a very passive character.
Mm.
And even when McConaughey's doing all his bits and being a dickhead,
Punching a wall,
yeah, she's way too forgiving.
Yeah.
Like this stuff is no, mack him off, man. Get rid of him. Shack up with Oldman.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So what do you think of? Well, let's do a twofer. What do you think of Peter Dinklage and Patricia Arquette? Because they're a very strange double act in this movie. Obviously, the first time we're introduced to Gary Oldman and Peter Dinklage, they're riding motorcycles.
So it's like shot one, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the first thing you see. And I have to say, I don't know what they did. Maybe they just gave him an enormous bike to make him look smaller.
Possibly.
But it looked odd. It was an odd first shot.
It really sets the tone, I think.
Yeah, in the worst way. But I think because we're so familiar with Gary Oldman and his face, seeing him in that context is just very odd. Because we know he's not a dwarf. It's very strange.
I didn't know it was Gary at first.
Didn't you?
No,
really?
It took me a minute. I don't think it was until a few scenes later where he rocks up on his motorbike. I'm like, oh, it's Gary. Oh, that must have been Gary in that first scene.
Oh,
then.
right. Okay.
Like, he's such a chameleon.
He is a chameleon.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
But yeah, he's riding with Dinklage and they bump into Patricia Arquette. Immediately, Dinklage is just looking up skirts and all of that stuff. And they have this weird, like, side story kind of situation going on. It doesn't really have any bearing on anything else.
No.
They're just kind of there.
And Patricia Arquette's Bo Derek hair is very distracting and might be the bigger hate crime in this film.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not great. But yeah, she was pretty pointless, I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
Except to show, like, yeah, not everybody cares if you're smaller than average.
Yeah. I guess that's what they were going for.
Yeah. I think maybe their hearts were in the right place with some of this stuff.
I think so.
I just don't think it translated very well.
I think this film was probably more misguided than, ill intentions. I think probably intentions were quite good.
I mean, not the synopsis he came up with when he was 18, perhaps.
No.
But the film that we got.
No, true. Yeah, that's true. But Dinklage will do anything, won't he? He's just in absolutely everything. Is he not? He's an Avenger. He's... Oh, what else is he? He was in that movie where he played Brolin's brother.
Oh, yeah, Brothers. He likes playing in movies about brothers where only one of them is a dwarf.
I feel like he's always playing a villain of some kind as well. He's always doing a... Maybe I'm just thinking of one movie.
Maybe.
What was that called?
He was great in The Toxic Avenger recently.
Toxic Avenger was good, yeah.
I mean, that was a pile of shit, but I really enjoyed it.
You didn't like Toxic Avenger?
No, I did. I'm saying I really enjoyed it. I don't think it was brilliant.
You think it was a pile of shit?
I don't think it was a great movie, but it's
not.
It
was really good.
But it's not for everybody, is it? It's for people who are familiar with trauma movies and enjoy that sort of schlock. I think to the average cinema goer, they probably would think it was a bag of shit.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed it.
Well, I wouldn't show it to an average cinema goer. I'd say, fuck you, go and watch The Odyssey. I'll spend 3 hours watching that.
Go and get your tongue out of Nolan's arsehole.
Yeah.
There was one scene really early on between Matthew McConaughey and Kate Beckinsale when we've sort of just been introduced to their characters and we're figuring out their dynamic. And I think this is potentially one of the worst visual gags of all time. When she's sort of offering to give him oral sex and she gets on her knees in front of him, and just the height difference and the visual nature of that felt very wrong given the film that we're watching.
I didn't even think about that.
Did you not?
No.
Because as soon as she did it, I was like, oh no. Because is he just thinking about his family now? And that's why he turned her down?
You've seen it about Gary Oldman.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Not great.
I just thought it was an odd thing to do straight away.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
When you're covered in paint.
I suppose I didn't really know what movie I was watching then. Even now, though, I was still thinking that's an odd thing to do. But,
do you know what movie you were watching now? Is it any clearer?
Yeah, because I've seen it. But, like, no. Sometimes. Occasionally I do, yeah.
There are moments of
I
clarity.
think so, yeah, like little small bursts of it. And then I retreat into the void of
Confusion.
unknowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Which I enjoy being there, though. It's fun. You never know what's going to come next. Could be anything.
So the crux of this film is the moral dilemma, right?
The moral dilemma. There's a moral dilemma?
Well, being that...
Do you have a baby if you think it might have dwarfism?
Yeah.
I guess that, yeah.
That's the moral dilemma that the characters find themselves in. I'm not saying it should be a moral dilemma in real life.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what the film is about, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they're together. He's the only kind of regular-sized human in his family. She has no idea that the rest of his family are dwarves. And the fact that it is, there's a genetic component, it's hereditary. So when she kind of announces that she's pregnant, he's like, oh no, I have to tell you something. And really, they in that scene, which firstly was mastered horribly because they were whispering the entire time, and we had to turn the sound up so loud.
Full at one point. It was on 100.
Yeah, and we still couldn't tell what they were saying.
That's on us for watching it on YouTube.
Well, if there were any other way that didn't involve money. I can't imagine Netflix is clamoring to snap this up for streaming,
No,
though.
it's probably on Tubi.
But I feel like they make it clear that they've talked about starting a family together before. Yeah. And at no point has it occurred to him to maybe be forthcoming with this information.
I was trying to figure this out as well, because at some point I think you learn that they must have been together about a year.
Yeah.
And you think, a year you probably should, I can understand a month, 2 months, 3 months, but you're getting to that point then when you're like, everything should really be on the table.
A year is a proper relationship. It's not just like, oh, what are we doing? Are we just dating? Are we seeing other people? It's like, no, it's a year. That's a relationship.
Especially if you've spoken about having children. Like, she has a right to know that.
They live together.
And she's nowhere near angry enough when she finds out all of this stuff, that he's a piece of shit and he hasn't told her this stuff.
I mean, maybe she was and we just couldn't hear the dialogue.
Or it was probably, yeah. Or it's just cut out the movie.
Yeah.
And it just cuts to her going, oh, I forgive you.
Yeah.
But there's been an hour before that where she's like throwing plates at him. That probably is part of it.
Maybe. But yeah, you mentioned it earlier. She's like pretty chill about everything. And he's the one with the bug up his butt about the whole thing. She's actually super accepting once she gets over the shock of it.
Yeah, and meets the family, and they're very welcoming of her, and it seems to be like it's just lovely, like atmosphere between everyone.
Yeah, even her parents. Like there was that really sort of tense moment where you think the mom's going to say something really inappropriate, and then she doesn't.
Yeah,
and they all laugh it off. Yeah, but Matthew McConaughey's just being a prick about it all, and actually, despite the fact that it's his family, he's the one who's maybe, I don't know if embarrassed is the right word, but
yeah,
there's some obviously he's seen like the ins and outs of the medical aspects of it, and the fact that it can be quite a painful life, and he doesn't necessarily want his kid to go through that, which is fine. That's all things that warrant discussion. But he's such a prick about it. And she's like, well, actually, I'm pregnant and I would like to keep the baby and we'll deal with it. And he's like, no, I'm going to punch a wall in a hospital, actually.
Yeah, that's normal. This is the correct way to deal with this situation.
Yeah. This is how my emotions come out. No, mate. Yeah.
Get therapy.
Indeed.
What struck me about that character is it felt like it was coming more from a place of like self-loathing than like he would say it's about worried about the baby suffering, which is probably like an element of truth to that.
Yeah.
But I figured that he's so like his reactions are so far out of what you would expect that I just think he hates himself. I think that's what this movie is.
I mean, it's about something, isn't it?
I guess so.
So that's as good a guess as I've got.
Why would someone with so much self-loathing want to train people to be firefighters? I don't think I've ever seen a film where someone's job is a firefighter trainer. Mate, what was Backdraft about?
I don't really remember.
Don't say fire.
Well, partly.
Yeah. Maybe there was some, whatever, Ladder 49, who cares? Fireman movies.
They did a bit of training in Smoke, that show that we watched on Apple TV.
Okay. Okay. They did. Oh, yeah. I was trying to remember what show that was, but yeah.
But not in a
whatever.
field,
No.
which seemed to be Matthew McConaughey's primary teaching location,
Yeah.
which I also found odd.
And then don't coerce your students into going on a date with you in the forest, and then take them to a family party where your fiance also is at.
Just after you've maybe thrown your phone in the ocean?
Yeah, weird.
Question mark?
Again, like there must have been an hour cut out between those two scenes, because that happened. He receives a phone call, that sexy phone call from Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, with the mouth close-ups. That was so weird. I said to you at the time, it felt like a phone, a sex line phone ad from
I've never used it.
Early 90s. Me either, but you know exactly what I'm saying. Don't make me feel weird.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't make me feel weird about it. How dare you? But yeah, as soon as that scene happened, like all of the shots of her were just close-ups on her mouth.
Yeah.
And like that's always done in a way that's supposed to kind of recall eroticism. And the shots of him didn't mirror that at all.
No.
And it was so odd and so disjointed. And there was just like this one-sided sexy conversation. And there was a point at which I thought, maybe he's imagining that way because he's jealous that she's spent time with his brother and seems to like him. But I don't think that was the case.
No, and that would be something as well, wouldn't it?
I think I was giving the film too much credit at that point.
You might have been giving it too much credit, yeah. It's just like, no, for some reason, Kate Beckinsale is making a sexy phone call when she's with his family.
Yeah.
And he's presumably cheating on her with one or maybe two of his students.
Or at a minimum trying to make her jealous.
Yeah, yeah. And then
very odd choices.
Lobs his phone away. And in the next scene, it's just you're just at the party and everyone's mates again. There can't have been that much time between them, because I think he must have gone straight from wherever he was throwing his phone to the party, because I believe the people he were with were wearing the same clothes.
They were, yeah.
And I didn't notice this at the time, but I think I heard someone say on a podcast that at least one of those women was very tall.
Yeah.
And that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but you're right.
Maybe did I?
She was.
Yeah.
That might have been maybe like a Freudian thing on his part.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose the tallest woman I can find. Where's Gina Davis?
Just all rounds, just unusual decisions, this film. I
Yeah.
could never have predicted where this was going. And I think that's part of the reason why I had so much fun watching it. Just the unknown of it.
I get what you're saying,
and
yeah.
the wild decisions. I could understand if someone watched this and they're like, oh, that was rubbish and boring. I get that.
Well, I don't think it's boring.
I don't think it is. But I could understand if someone has that opinion, because it's just badly made, and maybe that to you also translates as boring. But for me, because I didn't know what was going to happen at any point, and a lot of the time I'm just pointing at the screen, jaw aghast, and turning around and looking at you. And it's the most fun I've had with a movie in ages.
Yeah, there is that. I certainly never thought that I would ever see Bridget Powers, aka famed porn star Bridget the Midget, hit a man from Gaza over the head with a boombox.
Yeah.
What the fuck was happening during that scene?
Directly after he punched and thrown around a presumably mannequin of Gary Oldman around the room.
It was so bizarre. That felt like it was from a different movie again.
Yeah, and mentioning Gaza and that stuff as well. Like, what are we doing here?
Don't know, but it's depressing that that's still so topical.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that's all resolved itself now, isn't it?
Yeah, no need to worry about that anymore. Damn. Yeah, just
the character, the Bridget. What was her? I don't want to keep saying.
No, I know.
What was her?
Yeah, I should say that is what she termed herself. I'm just repeating the name. Bridget Powers.
Bridget Powers. Thank you. So I didn't know who she was, honestly, and
I did, sadly.
You did, yeah. You told me that. But at some point we learn. Well, it's at that point we learn that Gary Oldman and her used to hook up. They used to be a thing, an item. I don't know to what degree, but they decide to give it another go. and
kind of, yeah,
sort of briefly,
yeah,
until a few moments later, where she's just having sex in a greenhouse with someone else.
it's like some sort of conservatory.
Yeah.
Just a room made of windows, but because the lights were off, no one was paying any attention.
It's so weird, isn't it?
Such a strange film.
Because you don't really find out. Is it Beckinsale that's going through the door, and she opens the door and then sees them?
I think it might be.
And then you get a shot from behind, and you see just Bridget's legs in the air being pummeled by the guy in the toop, and they're in a greenhouse. And I remember thinking, well, hang on, if it's a greenhouse, why were you shocked when you opened the door? You would already have been shocked. And actually, all of these people standing no more than about 1.5 feet away from the fucking thing also would have been shocked. Why are there two people having sex in that greenhouse? Oh, Bridget, stop fucking again. You're always doing this.
Maybe it was like one-way mirrors. So
Maybe.
from outside, you could only see the outside from the inside.
Yeah. Well, like Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
Everyone's just gurning into the mirror, and then you get around to the other side and they're going, you wanker, prick.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, maybe it was like that.
Except the smutty version.
Yeah. I prefer the smutty version, I think.
Do you?
Yeah. I went to Ripley's too many times, it got boring.
Oh, okay.
We used to go to Norfolk every year, and we went every time.
I've only been to the one in Toronto.
Oh,
not Toronto, Niagara Falls.
Oh, I didn't know there was one there.
Yeah. Not the most interesting thing at Niagara Falls, I have to say.
Why? What else is there?
I mean, well, the big geographical phenomenon is definitely more interesting.
There's a phenomenon there.
The falls.
A big John Travolta.
Yeah.
Pointing a big pen and doing telekinesis at people.
I went to see that at the cinema.
How was that?
Phenomenon. Do, 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 do.
Oh, you're talking about the Muppets.
No. I mean the John Travolta version.
Okay, how was it?
Not good.
No, it's rubbish.
It's about 1997, I want to say.
Just not long after Broken Arrow then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it as good as Broken Arrow?
I prefer Broken Arrow, and I don't love that.
You don't mind it.
I don't mind
we watch
it, no.
that sometimes. It's a good movie.
It's all right, yeah.
Yeah. Why are we talking so much about John Travolta? I wish he was in this. Do I mean that? I don't think I do.
As John Travolta or as a dwarf?
As John Travolta. I want him to have directed this movie in his new director's hat that he keeps wearing at things and going, look, I'm wearing this because I'm a director. I'm not losing my hair.
If we'd been watching this and John Travolta had stepped on screen as his character from Battlefield Earth, still wouldn't have been the weirdest thing in this movie.
5 stars at that point, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Battlefield Earth is worse than this, I think.
I don't know.
We went to town on that one.
They might be on a par.
I can tell you what I would rather watch.
This is caca.
Yeah, I know. I'm not arguing with that. But I think, I don't know, it's a hard one. I think I hate Battlefield Earth.
I mean, I hate it because of the Scientology connection and because it's bad.
It's bad. Yeah.
But this is also terrible, so it's difficult.
It's not, I mean, it's not massively different in my opinion. I mean, it's wildly different, but it just in terms of the just more, why did you do this kind of situation? But yeah, one of those things was written by L. Ron Hubbard. I suppose that's the difference, isn't it? That's why I prefer Tiptoes, I think.
Because it wasn't written by a cult leader.
Mm.
Just a myriad of deranged people in different ways.
What do you mean? Who wrote this movie?
Who made this film, yeah.
It was Matthew Bright.
Well, there must have been some derangement going on, is what I'm saying.
He wrote it, he directed it. Like, you can't hide from this, can you?
Did he do the music? Because the music I have to mention.
It's really uneven soundtrack.
This might be one of the worst soundtracks ever put out there into the universe. Mm. It is so painfully 2002 that I can't tell you. But it's also
got Nelly in it.
Yep. It's also got a real, like, 1998 made-for-TV movie vibe about it.
Definitely.
Like, it's giving Lifetime. It's giving Hallmark.
Yeah.
It's giving cheap.
Well, there was like a couple of like transition fades to the next scene and then going
awful.
Like a little plinky piano, like softly, we're doing emotions now and you should be emotional.
Yeah.
And then a few scenes later, there'd just be some reggae on.
Oh my God.
It's like,
So we get a sex scene between Peter Dinklage and Patricia Arquette to the worst reggae song I have ever heard in my life. And I don't love reggae, but it's the worst reggae song I think I could possibly imagine.
There was whatever that music was when Matthew McConaughey was dancing with his hand in the whatever he was
bending
doing.
down and doing. I wish you could see what I'm doing. But he was like hunched over as well, which again seems patronizing to me.
Yeah, I thought so.
And also the fashion in this film.
Well, we've spoken about the hats.
We've spoken about the Ebenezer Scrooge hat. We've spoken about Kate Beckinsale's quirky hairdos.
Wigs and hair.
But also the low-rise jeans.
Oh, yeah.
The 2002 of it all. Like, if you weren't showing pubis, you weren't fashionable back in 2002. The lower, the better. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's that scene of Matthew McConaughey in his tighty whities.
Oh, yeah. He definitely filled up that pouch, didn't he, with something.
But also, they're the least sexy underwear of all time.
Yeah. Didn't do much for me.
No. And everything that Patricia Arquette was wearing at all times.
Yeah.
Whatever was going on there. Mini skirts, shiny boots. Oh, I don't know. The late 90s, early 2000s have a lot to answer for.
It feels like this was maybe in development for like 10 years or something. And they bought the costumes in 1992 and just held on to them.
Maybe. Oh, maybe he started putting everything together when he had the idea for the film at age 18.
Maybe.
He just never updated anything.
Oh, I'll make Freeway first.
Yeah. Which was good.
Yeah.
I like Freeway. I've never seen Freeway 2, I don't think. The Natasha Lyonne one.
Right. Is it Natasha Lyonne in that? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm reluctant to now.
Why? Oh, because of
because of this. Like prior to this, I would have seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
Has he done anything in the film industry? Has he worked in any other fields behind the camera?
I don't believe so.
Obviously, this put the nail in the coffin of his directing career. I just wondered if he'd maybe been able to move on to other things.
It doesn't tell you on Letterboxd, does it?
Okay.
No, you can on Letterboxd you can choose from writer, director, actor, story. Oh, hang on though. So if I went on to let's go on to this. Let's do this now. It seems like a good time to do this. Let's go on to Tiptoes on Letterboxd, and if I just click, I don't know, who do we want to? Sondra cinematographer.
There was a cinematographer on this movie? You'd never know it.
Yeah, so they've got acting credits, camera operator, and cinematographer. So
maybe pick a lane and be better at it.
So Matthew Bright, no. Hasn't done anything else by the looks of it, or if it was uncredited. Could have been done some TV, I guess. Letterboxd doesn't it always give you the TV results unless it's like a limited situation. But I think this just completely killed his career.
Do we feel bad for him though?
Yeah, kinda.
Because
there are
feel
people
bad
that
for
do
him
way worse things and have better
and don't
results.
lose their careers. Yeah,
like
Johnny Depp.
Like you can make a bad movie and it's not great, and like it was a bit misguided. It was very misguided, but Polanski made loads of movies.
Preach.
And people go, but he made good movies. Like, so fucking what? Who cares?
Yeah, he sold it to a child.
Yeah, like it's.
This is just a dog shit movie.
Yeah, so I find it a bit unfair. So yeah, I do feel bad. I do, even if it's like we all make mistakes. It happens.
I do feel bad that his version was never screened.
Yeah.
Again, we have no idea of knowing if that was actually better or worse, but
it was longer.
It was certainly, there was more of it. We know that. I don't know if I could have tolerated a 2.5 hour version of this.
Would it have been insensitive to call that version bigger, longer, uncut?
I think you would have had to, right?
Yeah.
It would have been necessary.
And then you get sued by Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
I do feel like this was sort of at the tail end of the era where everybody was doing movies about issues to try and get their Oscar.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, because they obviously massively took the piss out of that trope in Tropic Thunder.
Yes, Simple Jack.
Yeah, making fun of, was it I Am Sam?
I don't know. Yeah, something
Sean
like
Penn.
that.
It was Sean Penn, I know that much. But yeah, there was, Tom Hanks in Philadelphia, stuff like that. And
Benjamin Button.
They usually were films that got awards season
Yeah.
attention. So I do get the feeling they were maybe aiming for that.
Yeah.
Oof, swing and a miss.
Yeah, you landed so far away from that. Yeah.
It's funny that you said Matthew McConaughey's character should have just gone to therapy, because they say that to him. I think multiple people, or at least Kate Beckinsale, harps on about the fact that she thinks she should get therapy. And the doctor as well, I think.
Not soon enough. I think you and I said it about 6 times before anyone mentioned the word therapy in the movie.
Get some counselling, man. Come on. But he's so terrified of being a short person that he won't even go see a shrink.
I got that one.
But was the hospital populated entirely by dwarves?
Oh, at least one. Well, one. Maybe more.
Yeah. I did wonder. Because otherwise, crazy coincidence that your doctor's also a dwarf, right?
Yeah. A specialist hospital, I guess. I don't know if that exists. You just
I can't imagine it would.
An entire hospital exclusively for people that have dwarfism.
That would only make sense if they were clustered in a certain part of the world, because otherwise there'd have to be one in every town, and you'd only have 10 patients.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make fiscal sense.
It wouldn't make fiscal sense, you're right.
So I think we need to talk about the second half of this film, where it turns into a totally different movie. Because the first half, we've got some kind of... I mean, there's a lot of setup. There's some character building of everybody but Kate Beckinsale, who's just like, her whole personality is, I'm a painter. Unemployed then, I'm guessing.
And her other personality is she's pregnant.
Yes. Oh, we can't forget that, yeah.
Just for briefly.
Preggers. And then at the halfway mark, it becomes the Issues movie and actually gets super depressing, which, not a criticism coming from me, because I love a bleak movie. I love something gritty. But that's not what this film started out as. There was some actually like quite poor taste jokes.
Were there?
I thought so. I mean, the stuff I've talked about, like somebody gets hit with a boombox, for fuck's sake. That's not a serious movie.
Okay.
There's some like bordering on slapstick moments. It's really strange.
Yeah, there's a bit of kind of slapsticky type situations going on sometimes, yeah.
And none of it fit at all.
Yeah.
And along with the choices like the fucking hat that we've talked about, this is not a serious movie. And then it shifts gear in the second half, and we get this very serious, very po-faced movie about this moral dilemma that this couple goes through. He gets borderline abusive. He turns quite nasty.
He's just abusive. He's certainly manipulating, he's manipulative and gaslighting.
Yeah. But he turns into quite a nasty piece of work. And that hadn't really been evident prior to maybe bringing the two women to the party, which was odd.
Yeah. But I don't think I fully understood what was going on there until like maybe after the movie finished.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, he was a piece of shit in the end. Maybe he was already a piece of shit.
But they didn't do a good enough job of telling us that.
No, they didn't.
Not at all. And I think that's because of the tone of the first half. And then, they start fighting loads. He leaves her because he's just like, yeah, I can't raise this kid. Which, piece of shit. Huge piece of shit. And she's left on her own, so she goes to live with Gary Oldman, who we haven't even mentioned is called Rolf, by the way.
It's called Rolf.
Not only is he a dwarf, his parents called him Rolf, as if he doesn't have enough to deal with being in pain all the fucking time. There are no good Rolfs. Name one. Don't say Harris, whatever you do.
I don't know any other Rolfs, I don't think.
No. It's not a great name, though, given what we know.
No. But this was pre everyone knew that Rolf Harris was a baddie, right?
Pre that particular open secret at the BBC. Who knows?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so strange. And they sort of form this weird little family unit.
Yeah, just moved out into the woods together. Oh, she was living with Oldman and Morris and Patricia Arquette.
Yeah.
I'm just mixing character names.
Yeah, I know.
And actor names. I don't care.
I know what you mean. It might be confusing for people listening.
Yeah.
But welcome to this film. It's a confusing mess. I feel like it's fitting.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all having some weird little commune out in the woods, which good for them.
They've all got cornrows now. It's a family of people with cornrows, including the baby. They've drawn them on.
I wish they'd given Gary Oldman cornrows at that point.
He's had them before. He's like, I don't need more cornrows.
That's true. That's true. True romance, yeah. Christ.
I think that they were all just using his wig from True Romance.
You're just passing it around, yeah. Yeah, Dinklage looking like the shortest member of Korn. Some odd choices in this. Yeah, and things are going kind of okay.
But I think another 11 months had maybe passed at that point as well after she'd had the baby.
It's been a while, yeah.
So I think the run of this movie is what, 2 years? 3 years?
I honestly don't know.
A year they were together, a year being pregnant, a year after the birth. So
sure.
Yeah, 2.5 years.
Let's go with that. It felt like it was 2.5 years watching it.
Yeah. But it was just like one scene will go to the next scene. It's like, oh, I guess 11 months have passed by now. Okay. And they all live together in the woods. And McConaughey's not very happy. He sort of rolls up.
Yeah, he returns and is like, actually, I would like to be in your life.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, maybe. I know you're getting hurt. No, fuck all the way off, Matthew.
Do you know what? Do you know what it was?
What?
Too little, too late. I'm so sorry.
They should have said that in the movie. That would have been something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Return to form of the first half of the movie, at least.
Yeah. And he turns up, doesn't he? He's all like, oh, I'm in a bad way. I'd quite like us to be together, but I still don't think I'm going to get therapy, so take it or leave it. And she's like, well, I'm going to leave it then.
Yeah, leave it. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy here.
Yeah, finally a correct decision. And she just macks him off out of it.
And then a single scene later, she's in the house. Gary Oldman's outside. It's dark.
Look
and
he's
like, come outside. I've got something I want to show you.
And at that point,
it wasn't his dick.
Yeah.
And they sit outside together and he's like, look at the stars. And they have this really like quasi-sentimental, what I think is supposed to be, aren't we all just so insignificant moment that doesn't really land.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you can kiss me if you want. And he just leans in.
Yeah.
And then the fucking film ends.
Really abruptly.
I could not believe it.
I couldn't believe it either. I was happy because I wanted it to end.
Yeah, I was happy it was over.
Yeah. Like I say, not that I wasn't enjoying it, I was, but maybe it might have outstayed its welcome a little bit if it went on any longer. But to just end it there, and I knew that there was... I will say that I did pick up on some of that chemistry earlier on in the movie. And I thought that there was going to be some kind of... they were going to hook up or something. So it wasn't a total surprise to me.
But the way it played out was...
But it was yeah, they didn't do much work. So maybe it was all cut out, but they didn't show us much that was going to happen. Just a slight hint at it earlier on in the movie. I
got the sense that she liked him. At no point did I get the sense that Gary Oldman was maybe falling for her.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what it was. Yeah.
And do you know what? I actually quite like the decision to put them together at the end.
Mm.
I think that's the correct move. I think that's the right message. I think that's the nicest sort of happy ending that we can get. Fuck McConaughey.
Yeah.
Go to therapy, you wanker. And those two get to be happy in the woods. But the way that they went about it, the fact that it was so like, oh, by the way, they're together now. The end.
Yeah.
Was so jarring.
It's like you can kiss me if you want, Rolf.
Yeah.
And then he slowly moves in for the kiss. And it just ends.
Boom, credits.
Boom, credits, black, like screen.
And, almost certainly a terrible song.
And yes, I think maybe there was stuff after that, and they had to cut it quickly. I don't know why any of these decisions were made. Do you know what would have been funnier to me though? Is if Kate Beckinsale would have gone, Gary Oldman, you can kiss me if you want, and he just went,
nah.
I'm right, actually.
I can do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That was never going to happen though. And I don't hate that they put those two together.
Yeah.
I think that was probably the right move.
Definitely.
And again, sort of sends quite a nice message. And maybe, arguably, kind of redeems itself for some of the stuff from the first half.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Again, maybe I'm just being too generous.
I guess it's that thing, though, that we were trying to sort of figure out earlier, though. Like, is this is obviously not a good movie, but it's not. I think its heart was in the right place.
Yeah, I think so, for the most part, at least.
To have some kind of morally good message.
Yeah.
And really just, let's all just be mates and not worry about how tall all of us are, and just be nice to each other. Who cares? And accept each other and yourself.
We're all the same. We're under the same stars, Dan.
Yeah. One of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, do you know what? The only thing that I can really compare this to is The Room.
The Room, yeah.
I can't think of anything else really that I liken this to, because I had a similar experience. Just like, what?
Yeah. I think stuff like The Room and Birdemic, those kind of films, like anything that Mystery Science Theatre 3000 would have covered. But the thing that, to me, differentiates this is the calibre of the people involved. Matthew Bright had directed movies before, albeit not many.
One good movie.
But that we know of. Yeah. But he'd done stuff. Some of the actors in this are excellent at what they do. Some of them are Oscar nominees and winners.
And some of them are Peter Dinklage.
And some of them are Peter Dinklage doing the world's worst French accent. But that, to me, makes this a far more baffling experience.
Yeah.
Because when you watch The Room, it's like this fucking guy from God knows where, with who knows money, just came along and was like, maybe Johnny Vampire.
Yeah.
but that kind of makes sense, because he didn't know what he was doing. Of course his film was going to be shit.
It never stood a chance.
Yeah, exactly. The people in it were not seasoned professionals.
Yeah.
But this, it's such a head scratcher.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
It's so strange.
Yeah.
So strange.
Maybe this is the reason why studios are so protective over their investments now.
Maybe we swung too far in the other direction. Yeah.
You spent £1 million on this, Matthew. What were you thinking? Yeah. But 5 stars. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say about that.
5 stars.
I'm not going to give you any more. No, I'm not going to give it 5 stars. Obviously, I'm not.
I don't think I rated it.
I didn't either.
I sort of don't have the heart to.
What would you? What would you think you're
I mean,
going to
give it? It's a 1, isn't it?
You think it's a 1? So
it's a bad movie.
It's more than a half then.
It's a very bad film. Before we kind of wrap up, though, I do want to read you my favourite review on Letterboxd. It's also the top review if you want to go and see it for yourself.
Go on in.
So the whole review it's written by Charlie G from 19th of January 2015, and they say, Gary Oldman plays a little person. Matthew McConaughey is his twin brother. Their father is the dwarf from Twin Peaks, who we hadn't mentioned until this point, Michael J. Anderson. Peter Dinklage is a French motorcycle-riding Marxist misogynist. Patricia Arquette stole Gary Oldman's hair from True Romance. Kate Beckinsale stole Gary Oldman's hair from Dracula. David Alan Grier has sex with dwarf porn star Bridget Powers. Best movie ever, 5 stars.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I can't argue with a single thing that they wrote.
No, I agree with that. I can't get out of my head Morris motorcycle Marxist.
So strange. What an odd character.
What alliteration, though.
I do like alliteration. I do feel like Peter Dinklage was probably just like, if Gary Oldman gets to be a dwarf, which he isn't, I'm going to be French, which I am not.
Yeah. I'll only do it if I can be French.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Matthew's like, oh, I'm letting Kate wear her lucky hat, so I guess I've got to...
Yeah. Maybe he allowed too much input from the stars.
Do you reckon? I think that's probably a big problem that this movie had, yeah.
It was too much of a pushover.
Yeah.
If Kubrick had made this, if some other control freak had made it, totally different film.
Then it wouldn't just be McConaughey, it would be the whole cast in therapy if Kubrick had
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, good. It's done now. So you don't ever have to think about it again, Sarah, until I procure it and put it on.
You say that, but I can't stop thinking about it. This will haunt me forever.
Yes, it will. Definitely. This is definitely one of those where occasionally, once every few years, we might have friends come round over. One day, when that happens and they say, what should we watch? Guess what Dan's going to say?
They'll never come round again.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to buy it, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I am.
God damn it.
I think I'm going to buy it with the proceeds of this episode, which
Oh,
is going to cost me
no.
money.
Well, you know what that means, guys. Go to the Patreon.
Yeah.
We've got to fund this somehow. Oh, dear.
You can't fund my Tiptoes habit.
Contribute to my misery.
I can't ask you to do that. I'll pay for it with my own money. Yes, so with that being done, would you like to know what we're doing next week, Sarah?
No.
I think you'll be pretty happy.
Okay. Well, better than this week, I assume.
Yeah.
Go on then. What are we doing?
I think you will be happy. We're doing Child's Play.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Which
That's
one?
a bit of me, that.
Which one are we doing?
The original, right?
No.
We're not doing the remake.
I'm only joking. Yeah,
I wouldn't be too bummed if I got to stare at Aubrey Plaza for an hour and a half.
No, that's true. We could just watch Megalopolis again, though.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we're doing is it 1988 version? I think it's 88, the original.
I'm so excited about this.